want to switch gears to Nunu Nellz. You brought her a part of URL for Battle Rap Arena when y'all were doing a little in studio thing with 15 Minutes of Fame.
So with that situation,
take me through y'all relationship, because I know like y'all kind of estranged now. So take me through like what happened with that whole situation.
It ain't about being estranged. Like, it was real simple. Like, I put out a post on Instagram. Like, I was thinking, you know how you see all these niggas with the champion, shout out to Jay Black, he's doing that. A bunch of other people doing what they're doing now. I was seeing that back then. So I had told Jesse, I was like, you know what? Let's do a live show. They have a studio, 15 Minutes of Fame. They're kind of not popping. You know what I'm saying? I could get a situation there, record a show, help them, help me. Fuck it. But I was like, yo, you can't be just me and you, Jess, because, you know, Jesse, you know, he had a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't rely on him. And I felt like bringing a co-host on would make sense. But then I started thinking, I was like, let's get a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? So, a woman's touch. So I put out a post, and mad people responded. I ain't gonna lie, mad people like, oh, Nunu happened to be one of them. Shuni the rapper, a bunch of people put it. And it came down to Shuni and Nunu. You know what I'm saying? And Nunu really wanted, you know, she likes the light. She likes to be on the camera. And that's how I am, so I respected it. So I was like, I'll give you a chance. She's a very attractive girl, tall, you know what I'm saying? Light skin, good looking, whatever. So I bring her on. And at first it was cool. Like, you know, we had a real good relationship. She was smart, you know what I'm saying? She had a lot to learn, you feel me? And I was willing to. I'm a very tedious dude. She got comfortable. And she just started coming late, bro. And I don't like I'm a person, I like to be on time. And there was like this one incident, couple incidents, she would come, like I would say 9 o'clock, that's when I want to go live. You feel me? She walking a little late, and I told her, I said, yo, you know, like, I take this shit serious, so if you want to do this shit, you feel me? Just come on time. Just come early. You feel me? Simple, you know what I mean? So, there was this one week I was supposed to fly out to Chicago, and she was going in. She's like, yo, tune into the show Sunday, which we supposed to do. She was going extra because she was going to host the show by herself, which was cool. I didn't give a fuck. I ended up not going to the show. The show starts at 9 o'clock or whatever. I called her last minute. I said, listen, I'm going to end up coming. I didn't end up going to Chicago. Be there at 9, we good. I'm there 8:30. My nigga, she lives closer to me. Closer to the spot than me. Or whatever. She shows up like at 9:30. And I already started the show. I was like, I don't give a fuck. When she comes, she comes in. But I already had it up to there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was pretty much like, give you an opportunity. This is the rules. It is what it is. And she walked in with DNA. I remember the shit. And she had like a slice of pizza in her hand and some food or something. And I'm like, and I could have probably handled it differently. I was so fucking mad. And I thought it was disrespectful. So you come in late and you bring food. Nigga, I gotta order food. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was very disrespectful. She capped it off with a cherry on top. Was like, so y'all gonna fucking start the show without me while I'm live. And that shit like infuriated me, dog. Finished the show, did it with her. And I just told her, like, yo, you know what? I can't fuck with you no more, bro. Like, no hard feelings. You know, it is what it is. Now, I had interviewed Beasley and Smack on there. Apparently they took a liking to her. For whatever reason. I don't want to insinuate anything. You know what I'm saying? I get a call from Beasley and he's like, yo, you know, maybe you should what he said? Reconsider getting rid of Nunu. And I said, yo, I don't understand why you're calling me about my personal show that I put my personal money into. You know what I'm saying? To go out there. And with somebody you have no relationship with. And my words were, and this is kind of fucked up, it's probably stupid to say, if you want to fuck her, that's on you. But don't come at me about a situation that doesn't have nothing to do with the URL. Because it didn't have nothing to do with the URL. And then I just kind of was like, yo, my bad, you know what? I'm bugging. if you want to work with her, bro, do your thing. But I'm wiping my hands with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. From then on, it was just like, it was kind of catty. And I should have just pulled her to the side and just been like, listen, ain't no beef. I don't know issue with you. But, you know, women, whatever, I was the same way in a sense. And they kept, you know, for whatever reason, they were working. I just moved aside. And there was an animosity from then on. And
tell me about the proving ground thing, because I know you felt some type of way that she was, you know, offering people proving grounds.
I didn't like anybody doing that. Like, it wasn't about Nunu, to be honest with you. Like, my thing was, you know, don't use my, because if somebody uses my name for something, right? Because the proving grounds is something I created, I built. I really took a lot of pride in it. So you know, you going out there promising people or whatnot that they're gonna get a proving ground because you got a relationship with Beasley and them, which they don't really have no say in the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to go over my head, and I didn't like that. So I would get calls from these individuals, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. And I'm like, who told you? And it wasn't really about Nunu. It was whoever. And a lot of times it'd be her. Now, mind you, she's getting her money. She's trying to, it was attached to my brand. Everybody wanted to get on this, so I understood the opportunity that she was getting off of the situation. So I had to deal with like mad people hitting me, and I was just like, and then I didn't want to deal with her, which I should have just said, you know what, let me call her. So I would call the person that was working with her, which was Beasley. That's why when everybody asked me like, yo, what does she do? I said, I don't know. I don't work with her. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask Beasley. That's his personal project. You know what I'm saying? And instead of me just saying fucking and calling her, I would like, yo, Beasley, deal with your chick. And Beasley's a pacifist. He's in a pacify the situation. You know what I'm saying? He's an ultra nice guy. And it just created like, I guess like a talking shit situation. And I guess she didn't appreciate that. But in retrospect, I probably should have just reached out to her. But I just felt like, if I call you Beasley, this is your project, shut it down. Because it's bringing me problems when I go on the road.
Did you feel like she was undercutting your hosting?
I mean, people said that shit, but I was like, I don't really care. Like, I was doing my hosting, whatever. I mean, she was probably trying to. Like, somebody told me, yo, she's gonna charge me this, and you're charging. I was like, listen, I don't know what the fuck she charges. I don't give a fuck. But just don't. Like, my shit was like, don't make no promises to anybody. If you want to send some, just send it in. Send in the footage. Everybody, it's bad people sending me, yo, this guy's dope. Check him out. This guy. It was something happened with Tell the Barber was sending me people. He's the one that sent me the footage of Big K. That was the process. But don't guarantee them something, because then I gotta fucking deal with it. So imagine I'm putting an event together, and you told this nigga, hey yo, you got a PG, and now this asshole's calling me. Now I gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with that shit.
So when you have someone that you brought in that, you know, they didn't really have a relationship with, and then you all aren't on the same page no more, and she's like repping the brand and standing next to Smack and everything, like how are you feeling? Do you feel like that, you know, that you're not getting the respect you deserve in terms of, you know,
because my only thing was, I'm not gonna deal with her. If that's what y'all want to do, deal with it, but keep it in check. Nobody that was on my team was gonna ever disrespect anybody on my organization, whether they're dickheads or not.
Yeah, she openly had things to say about you. Did you feel like it should have been more defended on Beasley and them part?
Absolutely, but you know, at the end of the day, they you know, you create that animal, that create that beast or whatever, and that's what it is. And clearly, you know, they was fucking with her for whatever. I don't like. Again, I'm not trying to insinuate anything. I don't think whatever. Like, I think Nunu and is a good person at heart. You know what I'm saying? But she is, you know, whatever. But the same thing can be said about me. But I definitely feel like my partners should have nipped it in the bud early. But at the same time, as I should have probably just reached out. But if I tell you, though, I'm not working with her because of X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? And this is on you, so I don't want to deal with it, and you don't deal with it, I feel like it is a sign of disrespect. Because now you're allowing this shit. Now, if I say something, y'all think I'm wrong. Like, yo, why you? And I'm just like, dog, like, so she's allowed to say whatever she wants? Nah, it don't work that way. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, again, I never understood their relationship. I don't want to put anything out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their personal business behind the scenes. But like, my whole thing was like, I'm washing my hands with the situation. If you want to pick it up, you deal with it.
I know you brought PN to the URL fold. I know you brought Nunu in to the URL fold.
Yeah.
How do you feel looking back and knowing that they're still somewhat affiliated with it and you're moving on? Does that bother you at all?
No, I don't care, because I look at me moving on as a blessing, to be honest with you. When you're not happy in a situation, you feel like you're not getting the respect, and you feel like people are moving funny, you're not, when you're going through it, you're confused. But when you're out of it and you're able to look at it from a different perspective, you kind of take it as a blessing. So no, like, I'm not mad at all. Like, I don't sit there and be like, ooh, Nunu's doing whatever. Like, I don't even know what Nunu does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, that was somebody that Beasley was work. So when I washed my hands with Nunu, it was kind of out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? And she...
Did it bother you that they still supported her even though you kind of had washed your hands? Would you have liked them to kind of more so say, if you don't, kind of like if you don't rock with Norbes, you ain't rocking with us?
I've always been an individual. If you don't rock with somebody, if I don't rock with him, and I'm telling you this reason, I don't rock with them. Like, if Smack be like, yo, I don't really fuck with him, this is what happened, I won't fuck with that individual. That's just me. But that's not to say whatever. For whatever reason, I don't know why, they wanted to continue to rock with her. That's not me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the Nunu situation, I basically washed my hands with it because I wasn't going to use it on my show no more. I just felt like, it wasn't a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was asking for things that she wasn't going to do. And when I say that, like, I'm a very time-oriented person. I want people to, you know what I'm saying? And, she wasn't respecting it. I felt like maybe because she already had the relationship behind, I don't want to say she went behind my back, but, like, they established their own relationship. So she felt like, I guess she could do whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm cool. And I moved on. So when I received the call from Beasley, I was kind of shocked. And I was like, yo, why are you calling me about something that has nothing to do with the URL? This has nothing to do with the War Report, which is my media outlet that I created. And he was just kind of like, well, I don't think you should stop fucking with her. And I'm like, yo, Beast, I'm not fucking with her, bro. This is my decision. Why are you calling me about that? And I said to him, if you want to work with Nunu, and again, I said, I don't know if you fucking her. That's exactly what I said. I don't know what your relationship is with her, bro. Me personally, I'm washing my hands with her. So whatever comes about this with her, it's on you. I'm cool. I'm not fucking with her. And I kind of was like, yo, fuck it. Now, did I feel away? Yeah, in a sense. I'm like, damn. Like, why? Like, it wasn't like she was popping or I didn't really see the value in the situation. But Beasley kept the relationship and she became who she became, which is fine by me. God bless her. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on her marriage and all that other shit. But I just didn't want to be in that situation. And she said some things. I've said some things before. I probably could have handled it better. But I don't look back and be like, I wish I didn't put on. Nah, man, God bless her, man. Like, let her do what she do. You know what I'm saying? She's happy, she's doing what she's doing. I'm cool. So I never really, whatever. Did I like the things she said or the entitlement that I felt like she had? No, I didn't like that at all. And I don't like to have to deal with somebody when I have to deal with them. But no, I didn't care less.